When I was a little girl, I wondered, what are the colors of the world in cat's eyes? Blue, green, or millions of colors that we can't comprehend. When I grew up, I realized that even humans see colors differently. Have you ever gotten into a heated debate with a friend, only to realize halfway through that you're both wrong? Or worse, have you ever tried to argue with a robot? While ChatGPT doesn't care if you're mad, she's still playing puzzle games with a friend. The world is like a giant platelet, bearing different colors, seen and understood through countless eyes. Hello everyone, I'm Rachel Zhong from North English Chinese International School, Shanghai. And today I'm going to share the superpower that makes us as unique human: perspective taking. At the start of the speech, I want to show you two pictures. This is two men on the sea. What do you think is interesting? This is two people judging half a cup of water. What do you think the author is trying to tell us? Many of you already know about perspective taking, but why does it really matter? Let's first start at the basis in science. Firstly, it improves communication and conflict resolution. When we understand others' perspectives, our communication becomes more effective. We're able to pick up tone and facial expressions and comprehend the underlying meanings behind words. Secondly, it enhances empathy. By putting ourselves in someone else's shoes, we will foster a sense of compassion and connection. It helps us build stronger relationships and shape us into a more caring person. Thirdly, it strengthens relationships and social connections. When we do perspective taking, we show others that we value their thoughts and feelings. It allows us to appreciate diversity of the world and to create a more inclusive environment. Moreover, it increases self-awareness and personal growth. Perspectives provides insights into our own thoughts, biases, and emotions. It encourages us to reflect on ourselves and to develop self-awareness, allowing us to challenge our own viewpoints. This leads to continuous personal growth. But what happens in the brain during perspective taking? When we take the perspective of another person, we engage in a network called the mentalizing network. It helps us understand what others need or find important. The mentalizing network partially overlaps with the exploration network, which is activated during innovation and thinking outside the box. Perspective taking is like a switch that turns on both networks, which allows us to generate new ideas and learn new skills. Moreover, a 2021 Harvard study found that people who practice perspective taking have 23% lower cortisol levels, which is a stress hormone. Another study found that perspective taking also strengthens our immune system. It turns out that practicing perspective taking not only makes us kinder, but also makes us healthier. Apart from that, it also makes us irreplaceable in a world full of artificial intelligence, AI. This is an advertisement on the high road of the United States. It is frightening because I see a trend where AI is replacing humans. It is not only taking away people's jobs, but also surpasses human intelligence. AI can almost do everything: weekly schedules, university essays, and business plans. It can also work day and night, unstopping. Honestly, AI is like a superhuman. It is meant to improve our lives, yet it is risky that it will dominate over the planet. Luckily, here's where AI hits a wall. They neither empathize nor do perspective taking. AI can mimic empathy, but does it really understand sadness? No, it's just a code, input by humans. Meanwhile, humans, We connect through emotions. This is when we start to see a crucial difference between AI and humans. Yet nowadays, it seems that we are weakening our emotional links with each other. Social media, electronic devices, and video games pull people away from face-to-face communication. Mutual understanding has faded. Many of you will ask, how do I achieve perspective taking? There are 5 different ways to practice perspective taking. 1. Active listening. It involves giving a full attention to the speaker. During a presentation, don't just listen to the words, but also pay attention to nonverbal clues. It helps us understand others' inner thoughts better. 2. Ask open-ended questions. By asking questions like how or why, we get to know others' thoughts directly instead of guessing them, which is more effective. 3. Challenge biases. Your assumptions are your windows to the world. Scrub them off every once in a while, or the light won't come in. 4. Reflection. There's an old Chinese saying, examine oneself 3 times a day brings clarity to mind and avoids mistakes in action. Through reflection, we can become more aware of how others may influence our own perspectives, which allows us to approach situations with an open mind. 5. Role-playing. Role-playing allows us to practice perspective taking in a safe and controlled environment. By stepping into someone else's shoes, we will foster a direct connection with them. Taking me as an example, I love drama, and I attended the Shakespeare play of Macbeth in grade 9. I got the role of Lady Macbeth. Before stepping into the character, I concluded her as an evil, sly, and snake-like lady. However, when I indulged into the play and being the character myself, I started to discover her weaker side and inner struggles and started to empathize her. After my speech, you can practice perspective taking right away. Challenge yourself by staying away from your phone for a day, or go to an art exhibition with family and listen to their interpretations. By practicing perspective taking in daily life, you can uncover more colors of the world. Finally, I want to end the speech with a quote from Dr. Stuart Russell, an AI ethicist and UK Berkeley professor. The danger isn't that robots will become too human. It's that humans will become too robotic. Perspective taking is an antidote, a reminder that our messy, empathetic brains are our greatest tag. So, what do you think the cats see from the world through their eyes and their perspectives? Thank you.